And that's Wandersong. Thanks for dropping by, Samsonite Raid. Thanks everyone. Hi, I'm Slimy Green Slime. I mostly play strategy games and whatever catches my fancy. Thanks for the follow, Ule. But yeah, we save the world. Oh, something's happening. Hey, Conk. Oh, I'm okay. I was just planning to finish Wandersong tonight so I could get around to doing Crusader Kings next week. Well, we're here. You said you wanted to check in on your friends, right? Just let me know when you're ready to move on. I never thought I'd see the day. But peace talks are finally happening between Shandish and Rule. If only Hollow were still here to see it. I'm keeping her intentions in my heart, and trying to speak in her place here. It's never easy with Mother's stubbornness, but I suppose that was Hollow's challenge as well. It feels so bizarre, sitting here and talking to the Witch Queen, like she's just another person. We spent our whole lives afraid of you. Get over it. I'm not going to live forever. We don't have time for distrust. I need to know my people will have peace after I'm gone. The Sky Temple was destroyed in a monster outbreak. It's too important a place to leave like that. Are you going to rebuild it? I thought you people wanted the temple. I thought you did. Well, we did. Until it got busted. Maybe we should. Rebuild it together. Yeah. Like a symbol of our truce. That's a splendid idea. It's hard knowing what to ask for here. All we ever really wanted from you was to be left alone, I guess. Leaving alone is what got us into this mess. Where our communication died, distrust grew, until we lost all concept of your true intentions. We need the promise that we won't be alone anymore. We are here together, and that isn't about to change. So if we are to coexist peacefully, we need to work together. Monsieur, I promised myself if I ever saw you again, I'd capture you and put you back in prison. But now we're in peace negotiations, so your counts of treason are currently suspended. I suppose. Boss! You made it back! We were keeping Shandash safe while you were away. It was tough. The monsters just got worse and worse. Tougher than regular old witches, maybe. But not for us! No, it really was tough, though. Yeah, I guess it was pretty tough. But then, all at once, they just vanished. It was a miracle. Probably gave up after we fought him so hard. Something really special happened, I think. We heard your voice from far, far away. Well, more than just your voice. It was something huge. 1,000,000 voices all at once. Like that song you sang to the king and queen. That's how we knew it was you, boss. And all at once, everyone started singing along. It felt really powerful. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You actually have a really nice singing voice, San. Oh, thanks. Looks like the war is ending. So maybe Shandes won't need protectors anymore. Yep, it's true. You're talking about retiring the masks. I'm ready to just be a regular witch again. I'm not yet. We could fight crime here at home. But I couldn't do it without you, Stan. Shucks. No, that was a dialogue in the game. Ready to keep going? Yeah! Hola! Looks like we got a special guest in the audience. Now that the waters are open again, we've hit the road! Or the river with my boat. We're a sailing band. Like pirates? Not really. But look, I've got a new accordion. We still remember your song too. That's right. Would you like to hear it? Yeah! Haha, let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Context is that I helped this band write up a random song. Could have used more notes. Don't break that accordion again, you hear? I'm not smashing my accordion this time. Good. It's really expensive. Wayfarer! It's been a time and a half, eh? I'm grateful just to be alive. After all we in the world went through, didn't think I'd ever see the capital again. Look, there's witches here too now. Everything's changing so fast. But after so much war, that's a good thing. I think I'm ready for some wayfaring on my own. I'm gonna take my banjo and see the world. Any way I can, wayfarer. There's so much to do and so much to see. What's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go, and you'll never shine if you don't glow. I want to be like you, wayfarer. Traveling around the world with a song in my heart. Making people happy wherever I go. Yeah. Everyone will know I'm coming by the sound of my banjo. They'll call me by a special name. Like that guy Phil with the banjo. Yeah. That's the dream. Hello again. Did my flower come in handy? You said it was to save the world or something, didn't you? The world's still here, so it must have worked. Ho ho! My husband gave me that flower many years ago. It was a hardy one. I was protective of it since it was the last thing I had of him. But of course that's not true. I have all our happy memories together too. The flower wasn't worth much by comparison. Giving it away felt like the right thing. I was finally able to move on with my life. See, I even left the house. Ho ho ho! I'm in a wonderful mood. The likes of which I haven't been in a long, long time. So I made cookies. I'm sharing them with everyone today. It was so scary. I thought for sure the world was ending. I'm glad it didn't. Good thing the hero saved us. She's the coolest ever. Got bad news for you, kiddo. The hero tried to be in. The hero was kind of an asshole and tried to end the world earlier. Whoops. Yeah, have fun, Samsonite. Thanks for the raid. Ready to keep going. It's my muffin. Are you finally moving back in with Mama? No. What a shame. Your father finally came home after all these years. He settled in completely right away. Now I can't get him to leave. I couldn't even make him come out to say hello. That's okay. I don't even remember what he looks like. Muffin. That's too sad for me to even think of. You grew up without a father's love. Maybe that's why you turned out like this. Muffin, even if you are very strange, you know your mama loves you, right? I wish I saw you more. And you never say it, but I'm sure your father is ashamed for never seeing you. We should all have a meal together someday soon. And be a family again. All we have in this world is each other, Muffin. Let's not let each other go. Okay. Ha! You came back. Me and Ida are doing so great. We never would have come together without you. Thank you so much. I mean it. She taught me a lot about myself. Nobody in this town ever believed in me before you. But now it feels like everyone does. It's hard feeling worthless. And it's hard when nobody cares about you. Because you can't control if they do. But you can control if you care about other people. I don't know, gave me something to care about. I never had that before. But once I did, it made me feel so cared for too. Now that Lara is opening up a lab, I think I'm gonna help out there. I've never done science before, but I want to learn. Being with Lara makes me feel so special. Feels like we can do anything with her. You've returned. We've been toiling away here. After our quest to destroy the factory, we had to create something to replace it. Miss Astronomer, that is, Lara, she has such grand vision for this city. I couldn't help but be taken up by it. I see Miriam is here as well. Part of me wishes to speak with her again, but I suppose things are awkward. Miriam and I are on separate journeys. I can see now it was never meant to be. If only I'd listened to know it when she did. My heart still burns for her, but in a respectful, non-romantic way. In the cold, dead city Shizmest once was, Miriam's passion burned loud and bright. But now the people of Shizmest are free. And our dreams, which were once frozen beneath the snow, can finally thaw and bloom here once more. It is a new life for all of us here. Ah, my old cohort. How do you do? With the Baron stepping down from the factory, I've seized the means of toy production and repurposed it to be my new laboratory. There is so much machinery in here with so much potential. We could use it to manufacture new technologies to the benefit of everyone. That's my vision for this place. One by one, all the stars went out, until none were left. I was watching the sky at that moment. It sent a shiver down my spine. I was sure the world had come to an end. But then, all at once, the sky was filled with completely new stars. New constellations, new galaxies, a new hope for us. I don't know how long our lease on existence has extended, but it made me reconsider what I was doing with mine. That's what brought me here to you. They say the stars guide our destinies, that some can be born under a lucky star, and some not. I think it's a load of shock whack. Pardon my language. But there's something poetic about a new sky of stars, isn't there? The old stars that guided us are dead, and now our destinies are in our own hands. We get to decide what will become of this world moving forward. Maybe that was always true, but now I believe it. how to create a good future. Ready to keep going? Yeah! Ooh. Me and my girls are taking over this ship. No more hiding out on secret islands for us. We're adventurers now. It's pretty great. The captain is an alright guy, it turns out. He was really weird when we first met, but he kinda chilled out. I like his pirate persona. I also like being a pirate. It's a cool new direction for us. What's next for us? I don't know. I like to travel the world, see something besides just ocean. I hear there's other ocean types, called like rivers or lakes or something. Those sound pretty chill. Matey! It's been so long. Have you been adventuring? We've been on some of our own. The mermaid joined our crew now. We sound better than ever, matey. I have got to sing with us again soon. I came into this world with a dream. To captain my own pirate crew. And when I saw my first mermaid, I had one more dream, to see her again. All my life just to make those things real. And now they are. It's something special, matey. I feel blessed every day. This crew is more than a crew. We're a family. A family we all chose, together. And now that my dreams came true, I want to foster their dreams. That's what a good captain ought to do. And remember, matey, this family will always be like a weird cousin or something. What I'm saying is you can come back anytime. We love you, matey. Thanks, Captain. Hey, young un. I might have back in one place, huh? I was worried. Didn't think you had it in you. Kids like you don't go far in this world. At least, I thought so. Bet you he's seen some things now. Maybe you're crusty as old loon now. Heh. No, you definitely ain't. I ain't want to leave the ship much. But the skies went on quite a show today. I ain't never seen something like it. Gotta be grateful for life's miracles. The cool kid's back. Look up at the sky. Isn't it pretty? Stars have been falling all day. Never seen something like it. Feels like today's really special somehow. Guess it must be special. Since you came back too. What was your adventure like? Was it cool? Bet you didn't make any friends as rad as us. Right? I really missed you. And stuff. I like singing with you. We should go on another adventure together. That would be so fun. If you want. The bar at 39,000 beans is back. Business has been going well. While these bozos have been worried about mermaids, I've been keeping our bean flow strong. Money isn't gonna make itself. I mean, I haven't been all business, but mostly. I care so much about this crew. I want them to have good lives, you know? That's why I gotta be the one to keep her eyes on the beans. I like my job. Kept us going this long. So great to see you again. You gotta have a coffee with the crew later. Or, oh, right. You and coffee don't mix so well, do you? Well, I heard about this new thing called decaf. If you like terrible things. Why, if it isn't the silly one? Back for more, huh? Just kidding. The truth is, whole crew's as silly as they come. I've been fooling myself, denying the obvious truth. It's good to have you back. So, actually, I've been thinking about quitting coffee. Yeah, I don't sleep great on it, and it makes me feel anxious all the time. I haven't even had any today yet. The sky's exploding with glowing stars, so it hasn't been too hard to stay awake. Ready to keep going? Yeah! Oh, you. The performer from the Crazy Raven, isn't it? The one who got us together. Cool seeing you again. It's been a real roller coaster here. I think the world almost ended. I don't know if I would have managed without Frederick to talk me through it. So, thanks. It's true. And I don't know where I'd be without Sue. She's taught me so much. I'm trying to be less critical now. You're a kind person. And I appreciate you. How did I do? Hello again. Remember that? It's the melody you wrote for my candy shop, Skipper. I wrote these new lyrics in case I ever saw you again. I brought the kids into the shop like crazy. Just like I wanted. Thank you. I can't believe Delphi's still here. When we left, it really seemed like it was over for this place. I'm glad. I went and visited my mom's grave. I wish I could talk to her again. I've been around the world now, playing my accordion. Just like her. I think I'm getting pretty good too. I wish I could show her. I wonder what she would think of all of it. The world changed somehow, didn't it? There was a time when everything was bleak, and it felt like all the spirits of the world were close. But it's not like that now. It feels more stable now. Peaceful even. I don't feel the same fear I used to. But I do miss feeling her so close. Well, I know she's still out there. I just hope I make her proud. Ace! Who knew we'd find each other again in Delphi? We didn't think he'd ever be back here. And you neither. But a miracle's happened. Delphi's shining brighter than ever. And we're back for an adventure around the world. It feels like the spirit is back. We're gonna play some shows here and never forget. It looks like your journey's about over too, eh? You got to sing with us again. What do you say? Totally. But not right now. I haven't been home in forever. I want to have some rest. But I promise I'll be back. I'll hold you to that, Ace. But the whole band misses you like crazy. I couldn't stay out of Delphi for too long. She's my town. She gave me so much growing up. Maybe I've been all over the world now. But I wouldn't have gone anywhere if not for her. I owe a lot to this place. And I'm gonna keep giving back. Because I'm sure somebody out here needs my help too. It feels good to be back in Delphi. It's the same classless dump as before. But I've gone through a transformation. I play my heart out on the world stage. I soared like an eagle. Media reminds me of how far I've come. Yep, catch you later, Conk. I have to thank you again for bringing the band together. Manny's rough around the edges, but he gets gigs. And Ash is a downer, so their accordion sings like an angel. And then there's me. We make such a great team together. You'll sing with us again someday too, won't you? We're having a bit of comeback tour here. Back into Crazy Raven again. Oh, it's so perfectly full circle. And after that, who knows? Feels like we could go anywhere now. I'm sure we will.
Oh, the human. The okay human. We met some more okay humans. The switch kept us safe when the world fell apart. We're starting to think humans might just be okay. Only just starting though. They might still be terrible. I think they're okay. It's hard to forgive after what happened to us. That human was definitely terrible. With the scarf and a lightning sword.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You know that one? They're so bad.
Humans aren't really like that. I promise. Or definitely not all like that. Sometimes we can be real jerks. But there's good ones too. Please don't give up on us. Oh, it's so good to see you. Miriam's told me so much about you. She did? Oh my, yes. She cares about you so much. And you made her feel a kind of warmth she never had before. She might never tell you that. But it meant so much to hear that from her. She's such a lonely girl, you know? Thank you for being there for her. I had no idea I'd never see you two again. Of course, I hoped. But the situation was so hopeless. All I really wanted was for Miriam to see the world and make a friend before she lost the chance to ever do those things. I'm so much more grateful for that than I am for the world being saved. I knew right when we met, and you were someone special. This world can be so dark. We need people with the courage to smile and to look out for the lost and lonely. There's so many out here who need help like Miriam. We all need a bit of love. Okay, keep going. Not yet. Oh, it's just... that's it. What? You're leaving just like that, Miriam? After bringing your friend all this way? That simply won't do. Ask if they'd like to stay for dinner. You want to stay and have dinner with us? That sounds nice. So, this is goodbye, huh? Just for now. But we're gonna hang out all the time. Right? I hope so. I'm tired. Me too. We came a really long way together, didn't we? Yeah. Thanks for saving the world with me. Yeah. Thanks for being my friend. Okay. Bye. Who was this? This looks important. Got to remember that for later. Seriously, what is going on? We went home. We saved the world, and we went home. Or we had to go back and talk to everyone. You can now access Scene Select. Yeah. Do we really? Yes! That really is the end. God, Act 5 was really long. Look at all these parts! Granted, you knew absolutely everyone throughout this journey, but I'm watching this wondering how many more they can add on. Well... I think it was right here. There's something I need to check. Because if you were just... well, I don't think anyone was around, but if you were, There was a cat over here that said you found a secret and come back when you've seen the end of the universe. Meow. Password, please. There we go. Meow. You solved it. Oh hey, you're here. My name's Gord. I did the music for Wandersong. Greg helped with a lot of the songs though. Em wrote one too. Campfire one. I bet you liked it. I'm not gonna lie. This game was tough. As soon as I agreed to work on it, I was like, what have I done? But I knew I really wanted to work with Greg. That anything he was gonna make was gonna be good. And I guess I must have been feeling like I wanted a challenge? I don't actually remember. But I knew early on there was a pretty big chance I was gonna burn out, or screw up, or run out of music to write. This game has so much music. It scared the crap out of me. But hey, you're here. And I'm here. We made it. 2017 was a hard year for me. Something I thought I knew was true my whole life. Turned out not to be so true after all. Our world has been so angry. And though I started Wandersong before then, it suddenly became a whole lot more important. To avert cynicism for once in my life. I am cynical. I like cynical things. To contribute to something whose sole purpose is to make people happy, but not like shallow happy, like a sitcom or whatever. Really happy. To shine a little light for people whose lives are feeling truly dark. I'm feeling way better now, by the way. This is the biggest soundtrack I've ever done. It might be the biggest soundtrack ever? It will probably be the biggest I'll ever do. It's like 4.5 hours long. Plan was to be really minimalist so we'd finish. And stuck to that plan until like halfway through Act 2. And then nothing was minimalist. I am super bad at minimalism. I recorded live performances on 24 different instruments in this game. I have no idea how many digital instruments are used. A lot. Oh, and you know that last big song at the end of the game? The one where everyone sings together? We got a choir for that. But not like a real choir. I just asked Twitter who wanted to sing for us. 75 people sang for us. And some people had fancy mics. Some people sang to their phones and laptops. Some people sang beautifully. Some people didn't. But everyone tried. And everyone cared. And that is what Wandersong is about. Everybody trying. Everybody caring. And making something beautiful together. Even if it's not something you don't think you're good at. And everyone that said my voice is terrible in the choir was flat out wrong. Same week I started working on that song, my wife and I found out we were having a baby. I don't know when you're reading this. We're due March 4th, 2019, so we may or may not have had it yet. I really hope it goes okay. And hey, you're here. And I'm here. We made it. We're just people that made this game. You can do cool stuff too. Just try. And care. See ya. You found us. Yay. I'm Em. I did all the sound design in this game. which means I recorded and edited voices, lines, and a whole bunch of silliness. I'm really grateful to have had the chance to be part of Wandersong. I think it's really special. And I'm so happy I have helped to add something so positive to the world. I'm also super grateful you're taking the time to play it. I hope you've enjoyed listening. We all put a lot of energy and love into how this game sounds. I think it's a really important part of storytelling. That it can add so much value to listen. So it means a lot to me having able to work with Greg, who really cared about it. Right from the start. We had a lot of fun making it together. Feels crazy now. Me letting it all go. All I hope in the end is that you've kept some of the feeling that we shook out of our hearts. I hope that it feels good. Wandersong was the first game I worked on, way back in 2016. It's what got me started in indie games. I worked on a few since then, but this one has been my biggest constant. It's also the one closest to my heart. Themes that Greg explores really resonate with me, and I think they're super important ideas to spread right now. So it has been wonderful to contribute to that. For me, it's pretty interesting to look back from the beginning all the way to the end and hear how the sound changes. It was really easy to grow with this game because we made each act of different themes sonically. There was a lot of experimentation. Time for some fun facts. There are 5,084 sounds. That's a lot for an indie game. Greg and I voiced most of the characters. Most of the sounds are recorded. Many of these sounds are from my voice. A lot of the ambience is shift on depending on where you are. There's so many silly details. So silly. Well, thanks for listening. Hey, I'm Greg. I made this game. It's really great to meet you. Did you really figure out how to get here yourself? Did you look it up on the internet? It's okay if you did. Either way, I have a lot to say to you. I'm really touched that you came this far. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Thank you for playing. This game means a lot to me. Put a lot of love, thought, and effort into it. And it's really special to make something like that and share it with someone. I genuinely hope you enjoyed it. As I'm writing this, I have no idea what will happen when the game comes out. I don't know how many people will ever play it, or if anyone will ever even find this message. But if there's even one person who cares about the game, that makes it worth it. That makes it worth it to me. So I guess it's not just thanks for playing, but thanks for caring. Thanks for playing. I hope someday you can make something too and share it. It's so important to express yourself, and the world needs to hear your voice. You can do it. You are special, and you deserve love. I really believe that. You can hang out here as long as you want. If you keep chatting with me, I'm going to talk about what it was like making this game, if that's interesting to you at all. Before I started Wandersong, I lived on my bicycle for 5 months and rode across the USA. Along the way, I met lots of people and did something I didn't think I could. I was feeling really optimistic about life and humanity, and I wanted to make a game to express that. The first thing I made was a rainbow music wheel. Just that, floating in an empty void. I wanted to make a controller into a musical instrument, make it feel as natural and fun as possible. When I saw it worked, more ideas started coming to me, then started pouring like a waterfall. It took me a while to nail down the story. I had a plot in mind for a while, but it was missing something. Then I had an epiphany one day. The idea of the Earth Song came to me. I remember crying a little bit when it did. That was the key to unlocking the shape of the story. My original plot idea became just Act 5. And the world of Wandersong started to take shape. I guess that explains why it was so long. Act 1 came together within a few months. I made countless changes to it since then, but it was basically the same as now. My friends played it, thought it had potential. What I needed was sounds and music. I tried recording my voice to make all the sounds, and I wrote some songs too. But the game was asking for better than I could give it. Simply put, I realized the audio had to be amazing, which meant I needed money. So I put it on Kickstarter. The response on Kickstarter was really wonderful. Everyone was so enthusiastic. This game quickly had more fan art than anything else I'd done. There were many musicians who were asking to work with me. It felt very special. Even so, I didn't know I'd make it until the very end. And when I did, it felt like a miracle. Every step of the way. It felt like I was doing something a little too big for myself. And then just narrowly making it. It felt powerful. I met Gordon through some friends. His music for Parkitect had a really good vibe. He really believed in Wandersong despite the modest funds and a huge idea. And he was local, so we could work closely together. After a long search, I found my musician. Em was his first hiree, and Wandersong was her first game. She brought so much enthusiasm into the game, it bowled me over. So we got to work. We made the game sound almost perfectly sequentially, act by act. I would rush ahead, developing gameplay and writing scenes, and Em would breathe life into the game with audio. Gordon was busy at first with other commitments, but he did eventually catch up. It took almost 2 years to work it to the ending of the game, and then more months of refining, polishing, and fixing. I could talk forever about this. It took over my entire life for 3 years. But I'm gonna stop here for now. Thanks for listening. We went and added some commentary notes to scenes in the game. Look out for those if you want to learn more. And thanks for playing. Really means so much to me. More than I can put into words. Heart. And that's it. I mean, I guess we could technically go through everything and read the commentaries, but I don't think we have time for that. Maybe in the future. Maybe if we come back to this again. Thanks for joining us.